Welcome to the team. You are our ability power ranged champion. Your core build starts with Archangel Staff, Runaan's Hurricane, and Hextech Gunblade. On this team, you'll have fourth item, Nature's Tooth. But what we want to have here is 40% cooldown by your fourth item. By your third item, we want to see you able to hit 3 or more targets. And your ability power. By your third item, you need your core. Okay, this is Team Lifesteal. You're on Team AOE. That's why this build looks really, really weird and completely new to some of you, I assume. So, I'm going to ask you, when you go to do your counter builds, try to build 4 items first. Try to hit all 4 of these first before you start doing your final 2 items to counter. If it's your first time, you don't play ability power that much, you're not used to playing attack speed ability power, holy smokes, and at the same time having it work, don't worry about it. Just do your first 3 core items and then go right into your counter build. Okay? But I want to be strong about that and say it early. You need to know. Those first 4 items together are going to be super strong, especially on this unique team, Team Lifesteal. Alright, let's check this out. So, if you happen to want to play ability power ranged and you want to jungle, I don't know, but I'm going to show you how to get it done, especially on this team. Also, we're going to move right into how to play ability power ranged in the lane right after. So let's get into it. We're going to start out with that 50% attack speed item. Looks kind of weird, but as you get more and more tries, more and more attempts, you're going to realize, wow, this is really tough and also very, very fast-paced. Okay, that 50% attack speed is going to be everything, especially as a jungler. Especially you being a ranged jungler is really, 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 even though your ability power, it's going to take people down really early in the game. Because this item is so cheap and so strong, you're going to be able to do so much damage. I mean, basic attacks deal 4% of the target's maximum health and bonus physical damage. I mean, even if your ability power, this is great. Okay, on hit. But we're going to move right into that Tear of the Goddess because you are ability power. You are probably going to have mana. This is the mana version. I'll give you the non-mana one. Okay. You're going to want to start that early, but it's not really that important because you, just like what I said before, we want to have you by your third item get Runaan's Hurricane, and also by your third item we want to have your core item for Lifesteal. But you're in ability power, so you're going to be using Hextech Gunblade. So, finish your Tear of the Goddess, go right into Runaan's Hurricane. Okay, we don't care, but as long as there's one team fight, and if you cast abilities and it doesn't do that much damage, but every auto attack that you deal is hitting 3 people every time, I mean, you're going to have more damage with just that early. Okay, and now we're going to breach that gap. We're going to turn this build into something that works. Give it that Hextech Gunblade. Get it as fast as you can. And we're going to go right into Nature's Tooth after. Sounds a little bit wonky to get 3 attack speed items, but it's going to be extremely strong with this finish. As soon as we get all these items built up first, okay, this finish is going to be Overture. It's going to be just very wild. So you're going to finish your item after that. It's going to be Rabadon's Deathcap. And your tier is going to be stacking up. Hopefully get it whenever you can get it. As soon as this tier maxes out or you're close to it, you want to get Rabadon's Deathcap first, but if it happens to be, go for that Archangel Staff, whichever one you want. So once we finish these items, okay, this is your starter build. It's a starter build. We just want to get you these first 6 items. It's going to work with the team. We're going to be able to kill people faster, more XP. It's going to be tons of bonus to be working with people and have similar damage output and similar self-healing. Okay, it's very unique. It all works together. It's very cool like that. So your endgame build, you're going to end up selling at one point the jungle item, the Runaan's Hurricane, and the Nashor's Tooth. And we'll end up, of course, buying instead Spellbinder, Rod of Ages, and Luden's Echo. And bada bing, bada boom, you jungle Lissandra, you are, whoever it is, Jungle Soraka, you are now the dominant survivability, 40% cooldown, just, I couldn't even believe Soraka could do it. But if you try it, put your mind to it, give it a shot, oh wow, will it turn the heads. Now let's move into how to lane. This is more specifically for bottom lane support. Definitely do this. If you're playing on the team, everyone's agreed to it. We're doing the builds. Make sure you get Runaan's Hurricane second. If you're going to be solo queuing, okay, why don't we swap positions of all our attack speed items and just put Lich Bane at the end. Listen, hitting 3 targets with your auto attacks, having Hextech Gunblade, having Nashor's Tooth, having Ginsu's, all this together is going to heal you for so much. If you happen to just hit 2 minions by mistake in the middle of a fight, or if you happen to hit 3 champions, it's going to heal you up for so much. I mean, if you're feeling scared about it, swap those item order and get a Lich Bane 6th. Once you get more of a comfort zone, okay, let's see you push yourself. I mean, I do this every game. Is it tough? No, it's fun. I can't wait when people turn heads and see my build. Anyways, I turn a lot of heads because let's forget about it and move on. Alright, now remember, once we finish these first 6 items, okay, this is just the starter. I don't know why. Yeah, it is very good against, you know, that's where it came about was. Okay, generally, okay. Once we finish these first 6 items, we're going to end up doing the final build. There's a tons of different variations, which I don't show. Here we go. Here are the other variations, okay. Ryleigh's Crystal Scepter, and Liandra's Torment. Those are really other ones. And Moral Namicon is going to be our final 3 items that we can use for our final build. You want to mix all... This is the perfect mix. You always want to keep your core 3 items, okay. So for your last 3 items, Spellbinder, Rod of Ages, Luden's Echo. Those 2 are interchangeable. Those 3 are interchangeable with Liandra's Torment, Ryleigh's Crystal Scepter, and the other one, Moral Namicon. Okay, Lich Bane also can be considered. A little bit tougher to do a Lich Bane, but and of course keep that Runedanc's Hurricane as long as you can. All right, now let's move into how to play in the lane. All right, the lane build, which rocks for support, let me tell you, is Archangel Staff, Runedanc's Hurricane, Hextech Gunblade, Nashor's Tooth, Rabadon's Death Cap, and Ginsu's Rageblade. This comes together so well, especially when your ally is building the same team, the same build, and he's doing the attack damage lifesteal version. You two don't have the same items, but each item that you buy has the same similar type of damage every time that you buy an item together. It works extremely well. And it's different. It's new. You're doing too much damage. You're gonna have to be killing people before, which is amazing. I mean, aggressive build is just what I'm looking for. Working together with my team is just what I want. But remember, once you get here, okay, you're gonna end up selling Ginsu's Rageblade, Nashor's Tooth, and Runedanc's Hurricane to get your final endgame build. If you want to keep the Runedanc's Hurricane or the Nashor's Tooth, keep one or the other. Really, if you really want to, because you love it so much, that's what I would suggest. All right, now let's check out how to do counter pages. And remember, with these counter pages, once we finish these counter pages, we're going to end up selling something and getting our final build. Okay. This is going to be the highest ability power build in the game with 40% cooldown. Okay, a little bit of health, tons of survivability, self-healing. It's got everything. Tons of passive damage spells on items. Okay. Alright, let's move into it. If 3 more opponents have armor or max health, this build is going to be just fine. There's no way to really shred armor or max health percentage as an ability power champion. So this standard build that I've already gone over is just perfect. So let's check out. 3 more opponents have magic resist. Like I said at the beginning, we want you to get your 4th item, skip the boots, get Oblivion Orb, and get Void Staff. Okay, your core build is Archangel Staff, Runedanc's Hurricane, Hextech Gunblade. If you're new, it's your first time, you see 3 more opponents with magic resist, bam, get that Sorcerer's Shoes, okay, it's your first time, get that Oblivion Orb, boom, okay, get that Void Staff. You're going to shred people way early, way fast, okay, save up enough gold you can and start building that final build as soon as you can. That's going to make you the bomb. I mean, really, the ability power ranged bomb. Who never dies, because you can heal yourself. Alright, if you can skip buying the boots and you get Nashor's Tooth instead, you're going to be that much stronger and that much more well-rounded for the team. Of course, it's up to you. I mean, having the knowledge is going to help you decide which one's the best. Okay? That's all I hope to do here. Alright, now if we have 3 more opponents with lifesteal, we're going to use that Morella Namicon. Morella Namicon, which gives out that Grievous Wounds passive, Cursed Strike. Alright, so that's going to stop their healing from happening. We're just going to slip that right in there. If you see it early, though, of course, buy it fourth. Alright, finish your core build first, okay? Because as soon as you do that, you're fine. You can roam, you can be on your own, and still, you know, hit and be part of the damage output, whatever. But get that Merlin Nomicon as fast as possible. And finish off with Nashor's Tooth and Rabadon's Death Cap. Alright, now let's look at, if we have 3 more opponents who have magic penetration, well, this, you know, generally speaking, the normal standard build that I showed you for your lane opponent is going to be perfect, okay? But if you know you're going to have a problem, there's 3 of them, okay, and you're feeling scared and a little bit shaky, it's kind of your first time. Alright, don't worry about going that attack speed build, okay? Try that next game, alright? Let's try this out. You want to try and go for your first 4 items, but, you know, it might be that game. We're not going to get there. We're only going to start and finish our core items before the way to counter magic penetration is by buying max health. If we buy magic resist, that person's just going to penetrate our magic resist. That's the whole point of magic penetration. So instead of buying magic resist, we're going to buy max health. So as long as we finished our core items there, alright, we're going to be super strong with Rod of Ages, Ryla's Crystal Scepter, and of course Liandry's Torment. That's going to be great for enemies with magic penetration. But remember, okay, we're not going to have everyone on the team build counter page. We're only going to have 1 to 2 people. So if it's your game and you're owning this and you're Joe, and Joe, you're ready, okay, or Sam, whatever your name is, and you call out and you say, I want to be, you know, I'm me counter. Alright, we're going to have only 2 people, only 2 to 3 people, hopefully only 2, okay, sometimes even just 1 will handle it if he's that good, you know. You want to have that person ready to, and knowing, okay, oh, it's my time to counter. This is my game. Hey, I'm stepping forward because I'm doing the best. I feel it this game. This is me. That's what we're going to put you into these. Hey, I can counter somebody with lifesteal. Make me do it. I'm really good this game. Hey, I can counter, you know, so that's what you want to be looking out for. You want to make that decision kind of as your team. And that's really the ability power ranged breakdown here for Team Lifesteal. Good luck. Oh, let's check out this. Let's check out this this rune page, huh? I almost forget every time. Somehow I remember. All right, I'm not gonna go over this rune page. Okay, give it a shot first. Try it first. Okay, see what happens first. All right, get used to it. Read what happens. Okay, write down the side. Have it on your other screen. However you want to do it. I do this on Ahri. I do this on Lissandra. I do this as Thresh. When I have an ADC who knows what I'm doing, we work very well together. We are almost the unstoppable force of the whole game, if I could even pronounce that. Also, what happens here is we're going to end up buying a lot of attack speed early. That'd be great for Alacrity. Not really, because at the end, we're not going to be buying that many items. We're only going to have 1 item. Our ADCs on this team are going to have 3 or more items with lifesteal. Okay, you're the AP guy. You're only going to have 1 item with lifesteal on it. You're really, really, really going to do well from having a Legend Bloodline rune here. It's going to make you so well-rounded all around, just everywhere, and especially on this team. When everyone knows how it works, give it a shot, okay? So I definitely can recommend to you this rune page, of course. You know, give it a shot first, and then, you know, make it your own. But I can tell you, this specific rune page stacks the statistics of the items that we're buying in game. That's why I recommend this to you. We are stacking the stats, runes and items, both. That's what this rune page is. Alright, guys, or everyone, good luck. Hope you like it.